If you've recently watched the Kingdom animated series on Netflix, and you're wondering about the story behind that mysterious golden disc that holds the secrets of the future, this week's episode will give you the answers. The golden disc was introduced into Transformers lore in the first episode of the Beast Wars cartoon in 1996. But the real-life story behind the relic actually begins almost 20 years earlier, in 1977. This year, NASA launched 2 probes into space, Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, each carrying an identical copy of a golden record containing images and sounds from Earth. Protected by a cover bearing scientific diagrams and instructions on how to play the record, these discs were time capsules of a sort, intended to teach any hypothetical alien civilizations that might find them about Earth. In the real world, the probes and the records are still out there today, flying through interstellar space. But in the world of the Transformers, at least one of the records wound up on Cybertron, where it went on to be preserved as a relic that Transformers called the Golden Disc. By the time of Beast Wars, which was set 300 years in the future, in an era long after the Autobots had defeated the Decepticons in their Great War, when their descendants, the Maximals, ruled Cybertron, the disc was being kept under heavy guard by the Maximal Elders in order to keep the location of Earth a secret, because Earth was known to be rich in energon, the Transformers' fuel, and if the Decepticons' descendants, the Predacons, were able to get enough energon, they'd start the war all over again. Beast Wars began when a gang of Predacons led by a criminal named Megatron stole the Golden Disc and used it to chart a course for Earth, with a crew of Maximals in hot pursuit. The first episode of the cartoon kicked off with the 2 ships warping into their target location, but it seemed that something had gone wrong. The strange, primitive world they found themselves on was rich in energon, but it didn't appear to be Earth. Appearances, however, were deceiving, and as the series continued, the secret of the Golden Disc and Megatron's real plans were slowly revealed. It turned out that, long ago, during the Great War, the original Megatron, leader of the Decepticons, had encoded a hidden message on the disc. A contingency plan in the event that he lost the war, that provided any future descendants of the Decepticons with instructions that would allow them to travel back in time 4 million years, to a point when the Autobots and the Decepticons were lying offline on Earth in the crashed starship, the Ark. There, they could kill the sleeping Optimus Prime, thereby altering history in the Decepticons' favour and ensuring Predacon rule in the future. This was the Predacon Megatron's true objective and the real reason he had stolen the disc. Unbeknownst to all but him, the world he had used the disc to lead the Beast Warriors to was actually prehistoric Earth. But now that he was here, Megatron realized just how daunting a prospect meddling with the fabric of time itself was, and decided to put the plan on hold, instead focusing on pillaging the planet's energon to amass the power necessary to conquer Cybertron in his own time. While battling over Earth's energon, the Beast Warriors stumbled upon several pieces of technology left on the planet by the mysterious alien race, the Vok. One such artifact was a second golden disc of Vok design, decorated with shifting alien symbols. Whether it had any connection to the Voyager disc was unknown, but Megatron was able to use this alien disc to take control of one of the Vok's weapons. Fortunately, the Maximals managed to destroy the weapon and the disc before Megatron could use them to attack Cybertron. After the loss of the alien disc, Megatron began experimenting with the Voyager disc to alter history in smaller ways, until the Maximal Dinobot sacrificed his life to destroy the disc so that Megatron would no longer have access to its knowledge. Out of options, Megatron was forced to put his ancestors' plan to kill Optimus Prime into motion, but was once again foiled by the Maximals, who saved Prime's life and ensured history would remain unchanged. As Megatron had stolen the golden disc off-screen right before the beginning of the cartoon's first episode, in the years since Beast Wars ended, a few pieces of Transformers media have opted to flash back and explore the theft in more detail. In particular, an animated short created for official convention BotCon in 2007, titled Theft of the Golden Disc, revealed that the heist was masterminded by Megatron's mentor, Cryotech, only for Megatron to betray him and take the disc for himself. In the 21st century, many more golden discs have appeared in Transformers media, as the idea of such discs being used as a general data storage medium on Cybertron has become a recurring concept. They're usually shown being used to store rare and valuable information, collections of ancient knowledge and power, religious texts, and even illegal black market goods. But the original Voyager disc wouldn't return to prominence until 2021's Transformers Kingdom. In this series, the Maximals and Predacons hailed not from a peaceful post-war future, but from a post-apocalyptic Cybertron that had been left in ruins thanks to the disappearance of the life-giving Allspark. As in the original Beast Wars cartoon, the Predacon Megatron stole the disc from the Maximals. But here, it didn't just hold a single hidden message from the Decepticon Megatron, it contained his complete memoirs, which Megatron travelled back in time to give to the Decepticon leader's own past self, in the hope that he could use the information to find the Allspark and prevent their terrible future from ever happening. Though things didn't quite pan out as the Megatrons planned, the course of history was ultimately changed when the Autobots recovered the Allspark, and Bumblebee, preferring to face the future as it happened, destroyed the disc. Toys of the Golden Disc have been few and far between. Figures of the Beast Warriors in their Cybertronian modes, released exclusively through BotCon in 2006, came with keys partially decorated to look like the disc that unlocked their action features. And a super-deformed Robot Heroes figure of Megatron from 2008 was sculpted holding a non-removable disc. The first true dedicated toy of the disc was released as an accessory with the Masterpiece Dinobot toy in 2018, with another following in the Kingdom toy line in 2021, included along with the first ever toy of the Vok disc with the line's Autobot Arc figure. Additionally, playing on both the disc's function as a record of the future and the theme of changing alternate timelines, every figure in the Kingdom line came with a randomly packed golden disc card, which featured a peel-off sticker that revealed one of 3 possible future fates for a key character in the series. Also in 2021, IDW Publishing launched a new Beast Wars comic book that reimagined the story of the original cartoon. It remains to be seen what secrets the Golden Disc will hold in this version of events, but one big one has been revealed so far. Rather than a secret message from the leader of the Decepticons, in this story, the disc hides a recording made by the Predacon Megatron's own future self. Without a golden disc of our own to tell us the future, we can only wait to see how this story will play out, and just how different from the original it'll become. And those are the basics on the Golden Disc. If you've enjoyed this look at the mysteries of Transformers history and lore, don't forget to leave a like or a comment below. Subscribe for more and get early access to new episodes by supporting the series on Patreon.